Today, we are very excited to be doing a kind of run through on who Diode LED is. I have Cameron here with me as well.
Hey.
Cameron, you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Cameron. I'm a training manager here. So very excited for the day. And yeah, get lighted up, I guess.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I think it's really important to do these trainings and just let you all know what makes Diode LED so successful as a company, and that's really leading the charge in this industry that is becoming way more complex in all of the linear lighting that is offered. So my name is Olivia. I'm an employee here at Elemental LED, and I'm a project manager and very happy to be here. So why don't we go ahead and jump right in. So just to give you all a little bit of an overview of our company, who we are, Diode LED is one of our brands under Elemental LED, and with Diode, we are actually the largest manufacturer of tape light accessories and drivers in North America. And so we were founded in 2008, and we are proud to be coming up on our 15th year in the industry and are very excited for that 15th year and counting of operations. So a little bit about what makes us us is our headquarters and factory are both located in Reno, Nevada. We take a lot of pride in that we're trying to manufacture everything we can here in the United States. Definitely sets us apart. And our goal is to make it easy for everyone to do business with us. So in a time where it is easy to hop online and order tape light that everyone, of course, is using, why would you go through, a company such as Diode LED? Well, we're about to tell you all about why. We pride ourselves in being an engineering technology company that is constantly developing initiatives and innovations to move us forward and move that needle forward and solve problems for all of you that you're facing every day when you're in the field on these installations. So from optics to LED light engines to electrical circuitry, as you see here on those PowerPoint slides, we are constantly developing patents. We have over 75, I believe, and those are always in the works, and we're very proud of that. So next slide we have here. We make it easy, simple, and we make it here in Reno, Nevada, and that's why so many are doing business with us. So over the years, we've really worked to streamline our line of products and focus in on tape light. Definitely sets us apart from the rest in the industry and allows us to perfect our quality and our customer-centric customer service. From consistency to certifications, to a robust supply chain, we've been able to prove to our customers time and time again that we are the best choice for all of your linear lighting LED solutions. So really what sets us apart is this attitude and philosophy that we've adopted, which is our good, better, best. I like to spend a few minutes talking about this. I think it's a great way to market to you all and to show you how you should be selling this product, because not every application you're going to be involved in is going to require the same linear LED lighting, and we know that. And so that's why we offer a tier of options within our product line that all have great quality, performance, reliability, but they're going to suit your needs and allow you to meet more budget-sensitive projects when that's necessary, and also meet those commercial projects, those residential projects that you're working on, and be able to deliver impeccable quality that's definitely leading the industry. So we have a good tier for that everyday application. We'll talk more about it in a few slides. It's really our glaze. It's a tried and true product, and you see that primarily in residential applications. And it is great performance for the price point that you're trying to meet. We offer a better line, which would be our Glaze X, essentially, and that's very specification driven. Think hospitality, restaurant, retail, and so we have that option as well for when you're trying to hit that performance and that price point. And finally, we have a best option that we're really seeing in commercial applications where performance and high-res residential applications matters the most.
Our spec grade.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. And you'll hear Valent X come up, and that's when you can think our best performance quality light engine. And so we can move on to our next slide. So how to sell this good, better, best range. So we know that tape light is really taking place in this industry and everyone's moving for it. It's just a matter of whether they're buying it from you. And we want them to be buying it from you. So it is a very profitable and fast growing product. And we are seeing that over the last 10 years, it's kind of been a very wild, wild west atmosphere. And so we've really tried to streamline and hone in on making our customer service and our quality of product just the best that it can be. So there's no doubt when a customer is wondering who they should come to, they should come to you because you know what you're talking about. You can be a source of education for your customer, which is hence one of the main points of our webinars like this is to really educate you on the product you're selling and allow you to provide that next level care of service that they're not going to be getting when they're ordering from a website online. Additionally, with that, something that's very important to note is the stock that we keep at all times. So Diode LED has $40 million worth of stock in our Reno manufacturing facility at all times. What that means for you is when your customer comes in, they're able to walk out with a product that you're stocking same day. It sets us apart from, if you're going to order something on the website that you're going to and you're having all these supply chain issues, it's going to really take away from that motive of being efficient, fast, quick, and meeting and exceeding your customers' expectations. So we've been very insulated from that supply chain issue that others are facing, and we've actually been able to prove to our customers through these past 2 years that we are the reliable, consistent choice to be making. And so in order to grow your business, you should show your customers what you have by having these displays, and we're more than happy to get you one. We have traveling displays that have been very successful in showing when your customer walks into wherever they are that you have that product, you know that product, and you can see firsthand how it's able to change the space in dramatic ways. So I'm also going to talk about our 3 modes of ordering your product because I think it ties in very well. So we have 3 options for you, and we think that that's really at benefit to your customer, depending on the application needs, when you need the product on site, and what the installation is going to be like and where you're trying to save money. We have 3 options for you. So I'll start with our first, which is really that field assembly option. We are talking about bulk. And so as you can see here, we have field assembly, we have factory and field assembly, we call hybrid, and then we have factory assembly. So we have same day shipping for all stocked items. You're ordering spools of tape, you're ordering bulk channel, drivers, you're ordering those terminal block connectors. You want to be able to have that flexibility of in the field, measurements are changing last minute, and there's no worry, you have it right on hand. The customer doesn't have to face any delay. That's when you're going to do field assembly. So we can ship everything out if you place an order by 2 p.m. Pacific time that same day, which is absolutely incredible and a very popular choice. The second option, hybrid, is where you are ordering bulk channel, but you're worried a little bit about that extra labor time, that soldering in the field, and you want to provide a little flexibility when it comes to cutting in the field. You're not sure if the measurements are final, but you want to avoid soldering and that risk of having a tape connection that just doesn't go well. So what we can do is provide bulk channel, and then we will cut the tape in the factory and have the leads soldered on for as long or as short you need and send it out to you. We can even go up a cut point if you still want a little flexibility in the field. We've seen that as a very popular option when you still want things quickly, but you want some control. The third option, which as you can see here and Cameron is going to show, are factory assembly. So if you have all the measurements, you want to cut out that extra labor time it takes to install. You're worried that there might be a complication in the field. Don't let it bother you. Allow us to do the heavy lifting. We'll arrive, plug and play fixtures, ready to just be literally plug and play in the field. So you send us measurements, and as you can see, a fully loaded fixture will arrive to you with whatever lead wire you're needing. That's been a really big benefit we're seeing in the field, and obviously allows you to cut a lot of cost and headache out of the mix. And so Cameron over here is showing you one of our fully loaded fixtures in a CANAL channel. You can see the light. It has these samples that we're showing you have female DCs on the end just for ease of installation. So when you're showing a customer. So a little bit more about our product offering. So what we do is LED tape light. We also do channels, extrusions, lenses, and power supplies to provide you a fully working system. So you don't have to go to a bunch of different companies, manufacturers, to have a fully working system. We want you to be able to do it all in-house, learn our product really well. And that's also why we offer that 3-tiered system, to give you that extra flexibility in terms of not having to go outside and relearn a whole product line and then sell that to your customer. You want to be able to be an expert in your field, and that's why your customer is coming to you. And so we really want them to be able to buy a professional level product, and they can buy that from you. And we've seen that as a definite added plus. We have another slide here talking a little bit about our good, better, best. As you can see, the Valent X on the way end under best is our high pitch tape light. It has 95 plus, CRI, and that's when you're seeing in those commercial, high-end residential applications. It has a wide variety of lumen outputs and CCT ranges. So if you need to hit that 800 or that 500 lumen output, we have that available for you. On the other end of the spectrum, if you're looking for a 90 plus CRI, great quality for the competitive price point you need to make money on your job, you're going to go with glaze. It's our most popular tape light, like I said, and it is popular for a reason. All right, so we have a little bit more of a close-up of our Valent X. It's a precision engineered high density tape light. You can go anywhere from 100 lumens to 800 lumens per foot. At the 100 lumen end, you're looking at about a max run of 80 feet you can go. Wow. So we do have the longest max runs as well as warranties in the industry. That's another added benefit to tell your customer. If they do ever have an installation issue, they do ever have a problem, you're going to be able to have that covered. We have a 12-year warranty because we know what our products can do and how reliable and consistent it is. So nothing speaks truer to that than having a 12-year warranty, and we're very proud of that. And 95 plus CRI, gamut, fidelity, R9 values, all extremely high. And you're going to just be getting an impeccable light quality, still an incredibly competitive price, We have our Blaze X, which is in the better category, still 95 plus CRI and also available on 12 volt and 24 volt platforms. It has a heavy duty copper PCB for a long lasting performance. You're not going to be getting those micro fractures that you might be getting in a cheaper tape light if you were to use that, which comes in hand when you're doing an installation. We have it available in 100, 200, and 300 lumen outputs with multiple CCT options, and it has 90 plus values for their R9 color rendering. And all these options come in wet location as well. Correct. It's a great point, Cameron. We make them all available in wet location depending on the application. And we also have some other cutting edge products for outdoor applications as well that we are going to talk about in a little bit. And then we have our Blaze. So it's in the good category. It is the default for counter sales and everyday projects. So if you are trying to just get involved and have this tape light stocked, we often recommend starting with the Blaze and one of our channels, let's say the CANAL channel. So very impressive light quality and color rendering, especially for the price point that we offer it at. We also have a full range of CCTs, and it comes in output levels of 100, 200, and 300. And this is also an 8mm wide tape light. So we've really streamlined our products to either be 8mm or 12mm. Of course, the wet location is going to be around 10mm for the Blaze and Blaze X. But we like to remain consistent so you can become familiar with what's compatible with this tape light and have a very easy time recommending it to your customer.
I think at the 12 volt, right, it is some of the highest max runs in the industry.
Correct.
So
Absolutely.
55 feet.
Yeah, great point. We call this our value engineered LED tape light that leverages the advances that it has in terms of efficiency, clean technology, streamlined manufacturing, at a very attractive price point, like I said. So a big part of what we do is innovation. And what we've heard in the field from all of you is that these connections that you've had with your tape, if you're not going to soldering field, have been the weakest point of installation. Cameron has some in his hand that he's going to, or do you want to go show that?
Yeah, we'll show it off.
Okay, great. We have a patent on this technology. There we are. As you can see, it's clear. It is 4 screws that can, when you tighten them down, when you screw them down, will provide a connection that is unbreakable. This technology allows you to push the tape in a little bit further to get some extra reliability and hold. And because it is a clear terminal block connector, the light can flood out of it. You won't have a dark spot when it's inside of a channel. That's unique to this product, and we developed it in both an 8mm and a 12mm option, depending on which tape light engine you're going to be using. It has a very low failure rate, and we just don't get callbacks on it. So you want to eliminate the headaches that you've been having in the field, and you want to use that flexibility of ordering bulk. This is the perfect option for you to have. Its form factor is also incredibly small to allow for minimal presence. It's not going to be obstructing anything, and it fits inside of our extrusions, which is another added benefit. So you're not going to have to compromise just because you want to use that connection in the field.
Yeah, and it fits like a glove, and it's literally rock solid. Just works.
Okay. So we offer channel bundles, which are incredibly popular because it comes with everything that you can need. It comes with the end caps, it comes with the lens, everything is included. And I would say our most popular channels for these tape lights are the Slim, the CANAL. We also have a GRAZER if you're trying to graze something, highlight, a textured wall, those type of features in your home. So we have solutions for that as well. And you can order these in bulk. You can also have them, like I said, the other 2 options as well, if you wanted a factory assembled fixture, or if you wanted bulk channel and a pre-cut piece of tape with a soldered lead on the end. All right. So custom capabilities. Depending on the application that you have in front of you, the project that you have, you want that option to have custom cut tape, custom cut channels, fully loaded channels arriving plug and play. Like we said, if you want to cut down on labor time that you're spending in the field, if you want to make sure that you're going to have no issues whatsoever, no callbacks, just let us, handle that. Send us over the measurements, and we can absolutely have that done in our factory in Reno. A benefit of that is we actually have a quality control team that at multiple steps throughout the production process are ensuring that this factory assembled fixture is up to the standards needed. It's tested before it's sent out. Mm-hmm. So in the rare case that something did happen, we would be able to see that and stop it before it got to you, further eliminating any frustrations that your customers might feel or you might feel. Drivers. Like I said, we are a engineering, design-oriented, technology-focused company. We have an Omnidrive X dimmable driver that we make and we design, and Cameron has it here. And it comes in multiple different wattages that you might need. It comes in a junction box already, which is a wonderful benefit to have. It's agnostic to whatever you're going to want to throw at it. So it works with the control system that you might have in, a high-end residence, a home, any application you're using, 0 to 10, ELV, TRIAC. It can dim below 1%, no flicker rate. This driver is an easy solution to have and to stock, and we've seen no issues with it. It is UL listed, Title 24 compliant, and it's also available with a NEMA 3R junction box that can be outdoors.
Yep.
Well,
when in doubt too, if we haven't actually tested it with a specific Lutron dimmer or anything like that, and we don't have the time to do it, or maybe the dimmer is on back order or something, this is actually the driver that we almost always recommend, because like you said, it is just rock solid. It just works every time. So
great point. What we did with this driver is basically reduce the complexity with universal input voltage, and we have multiple dimming protocols all in one single driver. Ease of installation. We want it to be effortless to adapt in the field and eliminate any of those frustrations you have felt in the past.
Yep.
So we have a Switchx as well. It's a dimmer driver. It takes inline voltage and gives you output voltage that can basically be low output. What you see with the Switchx is it's going to simplify your LED installation. This is a patent that we did. We created in-house, and it's completely transformed the industry. It's all in one gang box. It's a driver and a dimmer in one. The dimming performance is 100% to 5%. It simplifies your installation. It accepts 120 VAC. It converts it into low voltage DC. And we believe it's a really evolutionary step forward for power and control of LED applications. So it actually is the winner of the Product Innovation Award. We wanted to throw that in there. So here are a few resources we have for you all that we think is a very powerful sales tool. We want you to be the choice that your customers are going to over logging onto that website and ordering something that's not going to be a reliable product. There's not a great warranty on it, and you're going to have callback issues on. So powerful sales tools that we have are a login portal where you can go on and check availability on products that you're going to order. You can find specific products you need, pricing, you can track orders, order placement, and there are also technical documents such as LM79 reports, the specification sheets. You can see application photos of these products being used, in those Applications. If you need inspiration or you want to show your customers the possibility. We've seen, tons of retrofits happening. You start with a kitchen and your client sees what you can do, and then all of a sudden you're moving on to bigger applications and bigger applications. It's just the best industry to be in that's growing, and it's moving towards linear LED. So why not stock and support the best quality? It's going to make your customer happy. It's going to put money in your pocket. As you can see, we have some examples of these LM79 reports, IES files, videos, installation videos of, for instance, our Switchex, how to connect a terminal block, just all sources of knowledge for you to seek out. And so you can become an expert in linear lighting and really gain that advantage in the field that your competitors won't have. We have our catalogs available. They're incredibly helpful in deciphering the different tier products that we have, the compatibility questions you might have. And so it's a resource that you should go on to our website, look around, download that catalog. We're also happy to send those out to you so you can have them on hand.
Yeah, and I would say another resource to utilize is, reach out to your local regional sales manager or rep agency. And come up here, get up here to Reno, Nevada. We have an amazing facility here. You can check out our offices, actually get hands-on with the product. We can really tailor the experience to what you want to learn. If there's any specific products you want to get into, you want to get into color control, DMX, all that good stuff. But also find it that once you actually see us manufacturing it here in Reno, it's not just lip service anymore. You'll actually get, we're really doing some amazing stuff up here. We got a bunch of mad geniuses in that warehouse tinkering and always just being on the cutting edge, or I should say bleeding edge of technology. So
absolutely. That's a wonderful point. We really love you guys to be able to come here and hold these products in your hands and, and ask questions of things that you face in the field. We think it's important to hear that feedback because we are constantly trying to overcome those obstacles and provide solutions that are going to make your life easier and going to give you that ease of installation and have no problems in the coming years after that.
Yeah, I mean, some of our best products, if I'm not mistaken, come from our customers and the feedback that we've gotten from them. So we actually do listen, and we're always trying to really bring to you what you need to, you know, get out there and have the best projects out there. So
these are a few examples we're going to show you of some applications. As you can see, you don't necessarily need the same tape light engine for your toe kick that you might need in your under cap, highlighting a beautiful marble slab, backsplash, things like that. You want to be able to have the best value come out of these products and be able to, you know, make the most money that you can. So when you can go a little bit lower in performance on certain aspects, you should be able to stay in the same range of products. So this is a perfect example of that. Outdoor. So Cameron, do you want to talk a little bit about some of our outdoor products that we make here in Reno?
Yeah. Do we have an Alpha Tech?
We might have one. Perfect.
This is the one to talk about. So, and I'll probably just go over here, but this is to show you a wide range, a wide angle shot here. This is Alpha Tech. This is probably our most robust system. It's IP69. So you can actually have it in a pool. I think it's up to 30 feet. If I'm not 100 feet.
Live underwater. It's UL 676
Yep.
rated. It is our most durable product that we have to offer. You can put it in the coldest of weather conditions.
Yep.
In Alaska, you can put it in an oven to cure other lighting.
I'll show this on too.
Yeah, thank you. We've seen it put on, you know, the outside of
Try not to blind you.
Onyx building that couldn't have any other product on it, melted everything else that touched it, and this has been on it, living there for 3 years now. So you're going to have it marine grade. You can roll over it with your tractor if you need to. It's fully diffused. It's made here in Reno. We're the only one that's doing this. It has our most elegant light engine inside of it, Valent X. And so we call this the Alpha Tech X. And you're just going to get a product that has incredible flexibility for form factor. You can put it in a steam room, a sauna. It's RGBW available. We're seeing this used inside houses, inside high-end luxury hotels.
Good point. Yep.
We're also seeing it put in the harshest of weather conditions that you just haven't been able to do before. You haven't been able to go there. So we can manufacture that up to 16 feet because of the machine we have to actually cure the product. But we also have available the option to run multiple pieces together to go the length, the max run of the tape light engine.
Yeah, because that was just top bending, but we also have side bending as well. And I wish I had it here. We have an amazing new channel for it that's called the spine channel. And so it's a flexible channel that actually works with the whatever type of Alpha Tech you want to create both, you know, going up and having top bending and then actually breaking into side bending as well. It's an amazing versatile channel.
As you can see here, task lighting, you're doing a huge commercial project and you're doing a lot of the same exact run. This is where you might be using the factory assembly option. We can mass produce these in a very quality controlled way, which is unique to us and very cool, honestly.
Yep.
And again, if you're needing to get on those 800 lumens, we can totally do that.
Yeah, I think people forget about this. They think it's always just under cabinet and shelves, and they forget that, you know, really the sky's the limit with this.
Right. This is absolutely the way the industry is moving, and it is only to your benefit to get ahead of it and start stocking, providing a product to your customer that you have the resources to learn about and will just be able to give you a large margin of sales.
Love this one.
I know. We do, like Cameron said, RGBW, RGB options. We offer the opportunity to have it designed here and controlled here. We can do setups for you.
Yeah, we have programmers on site here.
Absolutely. Programmers on site. Our products can be integrated with your control systems, or you can use control systems that we offer. We are DMX compatible. And as you can see, when color changing is needed, you can still come to us for it. This is another example of a more high-end retail luxury space. Take advantage of that cove lighting. Take advantage of that accent lighting. Use a high-quality light. You don't have to compromise on that to meet the price requirement of your project that you have. You know, we've been stressing that a lot, but it really is the bread and butter of what we do here. And I think it's honestly one of the best points of sale to your customer. So I'll leave you with one final note, I think, that really sums up what makes Diode LED. Your customers are going to come to you not only for the product that you're selling, but for the support that you offer, for the quality that you're offering, for the ability to really be that source of knowledge for them and make their house turn into a home, make their business turn into something they never imagined possible. You want to be on that side of things and really changing their life. And as Cameron said at the beginning, lighting it up. Cameron, do you have any final notes you'd like to make as we wrap up?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I would say that this is the first time in history, right, where we actually get to control the way our lights look, the shape and form, the color of the lighting, even the output of the lighting, right? But again, we realize that this is component lighting. This is hard stuff. It's hard stuff to sell. There's a lot of pieces and parts. You're not just going to a showroom where you're picking out a sconce or a chandelier and, hey, that's what I want. There's the SKU number. Don't buy stuff and you're out. So I would stress, and she's done a great point with this, is that we want to make it easy to do business with you. We know lighting, so you don't have to, right? The idea is that we're experts. This is what we've been doing for 15 years. And so, yeah, lean on us, come to us. And be that resource for your clients. That's the whole idea, right? They just need to know that you have that knowledge and you're going to bring them a product that's going to break down, that's going to last, that has that quality that really they deserve. So, yeah.
Great. Thank you. And thank you so much for all your time. We love doing this and we love sharing with you what we're honestly so excited about. We get to wake up every day and come to a cutting edge place that is really leading the industry. So, can't believe we missed this. It's one of the fundamentals that keeps us operating. We have a quote support team as well as technical support team that are always on, and I'll let Cameron talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, so we have a quotes team, order management, account management as well, which is for like our white glove treatment as well. And it's, I know this is lip service. I used to be a rep. I've sold thousands of different manufacturers, and I've never seen anything like it. Our before the sales service and how we are able to walk you through the whole project to after the sales service and having, in my opinion, the best technical support. It's just, we know what we're doing and we really put a lot of focus towards that. Randy does not hire anyone. He wants to be known as having the best customer service. And so, yeah, we can do everything from, like you were saying, you know, you're just stock and flow quotes to actually taking a large project with plans, being able to read those plans, and actually be able to create you a custom, you know, exactly. Even if you don't even know exactly what you want, we'll help you with that. So
right, and the point here is everything is under one roof.
Yes.
So our quoting, our technical support team, our engineering team, our lab, our supply chain, our manufacturing center right across the street. Those are all under one roof. So not only are we able to be efficient and immediate with our support to you, which then you can be to your customer, but we're also able to answer any questions you have in a way that the products are in front of us. We know them well, and we have a culture that's really designed to be collaborative and frankly fun to work at.
Yeah.
So we all love what we do, and we all have the opportunity every single day to have those resources in front of you, get you the answer you need. Without, we can have a great product, but without that customer service, it really doesn't matter. If you don't want to work with somebody, at the end of the day, you're not going to want to work with them. So we know that, and we hold that dear to us, and we really practice what we preach every single day.
Yeah, and then remember too, for like stocking items, if you order that before 2 p.m., we're going to ship that out. And so I think that speaks volumes to our warehouse, who really, in my opinion, is the rock and foundation of this company. I've been over there a lot recently, doing a lot of work with them and just learning what they do. And it's absolutely incredible how fast they are. I've never seen anything like it. This is really why we've captured places, because we actually have it in stock and we're going to ship that quick.
Yeah. Thank you to our attendees, and I know this will be recorded and you know, put out a lot of different places, and yeah, we're excited for any other questions that come. We'll definitely field those coming forward.
And if you're on the call still, again, I urge you, come and hang out with us. Come do a training with us. It is a lot of fun. Yeah.
Thank you for attending this training. For this and many more, please visit iesupply.com or our YouTube channel, bit.ly/independent electric supply.